wasted.
Yes everybody, what is happening you lot? And today I'll bring you another video. What we're going to do to the Astra is we are replacing the cam cover gasket. As most of you might know, if you actually have an Astra VXR, cam cover gaskets leak like you wouldn't believe. I've actually replaced 3 since I've had it. I had it when I first got it and it started leaking. When I had the valve stem seals, I believe they changed the gasket again, and now it's leaking again, probably like 5,000-6,000 miles later. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to give you through how I'm going to replace the gasket. This is not a definite how-to. Some of you might be able to give me a heads up on what I could do better. I've been told some people use a bit of gasket. Some people have told me do not use like liquid gasket or anything. Just put it in how it is. Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's seated properly. So let's get to the car. Let's show you where it's leaking from, and let's do it. So. Right then, so we're all up. It's a bit weird because the sun's like there, and like, obviously I'm working down there, so there's going to be a bit of shadow, so my apologies if you're struggling to see. I'm going to do my at best to show you what's happening, so let's do it. This is obviously the whip, the vehicle. As you can see, it's pretty clean around there. But when you come to down here, there is so much oil and that. Not too sure how well the camera picks it up. Try and get some good angles on that if I can. So, I don't know if you can see it just there. There is quite a lot of oil just sitting right by where the lugs are. See the rubber lugs? Yeah, so plan is disconnect all that goodness and then take it off, clean it all up, and then throw another gasket in. So let's do it. So firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove like obviously the electrical components that are going to stop this from going off. So obviously you got your first one, which goes to your so just disconnect that one. Then obviously we've got a hose here. Disconnect that one. This one should just, this one just pulls off like that. That one, some pliers, undo that with the pliers, and then obviously move this bad boy out of the way. Bad boy should just disconnect. That's it, let's get it on. This connector is a bit of a weird one. All you have to do is like pull the spring out of the way and then just pull up and it'll come straight out. It's just like a little locking mechanism that locks it into place. That's also just pull that out and this pops off. So all we've got left to do is undo that one, undo that puppy, undo these for the core pack, pull core pack out, undo them babies, and then we should be able to lift off. So what we got here is a TX30, there we go, TX30 onto them puppies there, like so. So Jesus Christ. Wow, wow, they're on tight. Jesus. Oh, might have to get the ratchet on that. I can't even get them off, but I'm sure they shouldn't be that bloody tight. What then, so just broke out the big guns. Jesus, they're a lot tighter like that. It's mad how much more strength you can have in that than you can in that. It's so mad, that is.
Thanks again.
It's alright. Right, so let's get this puppy out. Get your bolts safe. Whee, there we go. Happy days. there isn't actually any oil. Remember last time they had oil? If one of you watched like my first ever videos, they had oil in one of these. There's actually no oil in there, which is good. So now we're gonna have to just take off that one, take that one over there, and hopefully we can take the cover off. Right then, and there is two bolts, one down there and one just there on that side, which you can see now. There we go. So undo them two, and then that cover should just come away. So now hopefully get this out of the way. There we go. No cracking, nothing like that, just straight out. So now at least the wires are over that. So now when I do this up, there's nothing holding it on. So happy days. So now what I'm going to do, get an 8mm socket, and I'm going to do every single one of these, and hopefully it should come off. So now if you give it a nice little tug, there we go. Should just come out like that. That one actually just come out really easy, and that one didn't even look like it was sealed. Bloody hell. So let's inspect it and see what the score is. So right guys, from looking straight off the bat, there is absolutely loads of sealant. There's all like sealant there, around there, up there, there. Leave on this, it's like that's in pretty tight. This bit's like just popped out easy as you like. It's a sealant up there. So I'm going to do, get a little rag, just a clean rag. I'm going to clean all the edges. Obviously these sit round, and hopefully we can get it nice and clean and then put the new one on. So let's do it. Right guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get like the flathead screwdriver and just like go across the edge. Not going to be digging it in or nothing. I'm just going to get this sealant that's actually still on the cylinder head, and then going to clean it off with a little rag and get it all spotless. So let's do it. So loads of it. There's actually bits of it like on the inside of the actual engine. Don't know if that could be an issue. Yeah, just try and give it a proper thorough clean. Right then, so now that I've got all the crap off, I'm just going to run my finger around and give the edges a clean. So at least they're looking nice and clean then, ready for the new sealant. Well, the new seal, should I say. So I'm going to get this nice and clean, and then I'll get back to you when I've done that. Right, yeah, right then guys, what I've done is I've cleaned all the area, I've cleaned the cam cover, and I've cleaned the actual head on the engine. So I'm just going to give you a show what I've done. So what I've done is I've cleaned the surrounding area, got rid of all the sealant, obviously followed the rim all the way around, got rid of all the sealant, make sure it's nice and clean so that when the new seal is on it, it seats correctly. And then same with here, I've cleared all the sealant off, make sure it's a nice seat for the new puppy. Yeah, let's get it on. going to do now, everybody, is on the actual engine cover, like so, there is a little gasket in there, as you see where the bolts go. Don't know why you can see that. What I'm going to do, get a flathead, pull the gaskets out of it, every single one, even up there, and then we're going to fit them with brand new ones. So just a little flathead, pop them out, stick a new ones in. Happy days. Right then, so just on the O-rings, they're just literally like that, and you just put a flathead in and just pop them out. I've got the new ones here, they're literally like getting a ring and then just seating them in, and I'm guessing when you do the actual cam cover up, it locks them into place. So yeah man, let's put the gasket in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't leak anymore. I'm hoping they just pop straight in. Yep, they do. Yep, nice and easy like that. So obviously we're going to do all of those, put them in. Right then, so now they're all seated, now it's time for the big boy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to seat the top two first. Like so. Gives a little indication mark for where they sit. So let's get them in, like so. And then just work the way down. Just literally make sure everything is seated correctly. Right then guys, so managed to get it on. The only thing is, it felt like it was a bit too long, so it's proper like squirmy inside rather than being straight line. It was a bit like left and right. It looked like it was like about that much too big, but I managed to get it all in anyway. It looks like it's in, got a snug fit in now, so I've had to like proper push down on it and get it all squeezed in. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to line it up with the engine, pop it on. I'm going to put the screws in just finger tight, and then hopefully torque them up at the right force and at the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do it. Right, so let's line her up. Get this out of the way. Nice and snug. Right then everyone, so from looking at that, that looks like it fits like a dream. Obviously there's a little gap because, come on, there's a little gap because obviously it hasn't been compressed down yet, but it does look pretty sweet to be fair. So let's have a look. Jeez, it's dark. Obviously you've got your little gap because it hasn't been compressed yet, but you've got all the lugs. I don't know if you can see the lugs there, but they're all in snug as you like. I'll clean the area there just in case if it leaks again. I can see that it has actually leaked, but yeah man, it looks pretty sweet. I've checked all the holes and all the holes line up and that, so let's get the tool, let's do it up. Right then, so what I've actually got here is we've got to do it up in sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then it says 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can do them up in that order. And then, just for this job, we got this baby. I actually bought this off Amazon. It says it needs to be done up to 8 Newton meters. So I'm going to whip these up, get it on and get it done. So, wish me luck. Right then guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just warm it up, run to the shop, come back, check it, see if there's any oil leaking. I've cleaned all the area, hopefully there is no oil, but you never know. So let's just clean all this crap up, get a shot, let's check it, and hopefully it's all good. Right then everyone, I've just gone to go out and I thought I'd check the oil. I've checked the oil and there is absolutely no oil on the dipstick at all, so there's absolutely nothing. So what I'm going to do, order some oil, order a filter, and let's do an oil filter and fluid change, because I don't want to be driving it, because God knows what it could do to the engine. Anyone understand why it hasn't flagged up a light on the dash, or why it hasn't said that the oil's low? Because obviously I don't know how long I've been driving that. And how long do you guys check your oil levels? Every month, every couple of weeks, what? I'm going to leave it at that for now, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. It was just like me changing the cam cover. So yeah, much appreciated guys. Hopefully when we can get this oil and all that done, we can start actually doing some more mods to the car. So please stick with me. Videos are coming. You lot are great. So on to the next one. Peace.